What if something as small as a spare toothbrush or a few minutes on your phone could help someone rebuild their life? Maybe you've typed "women's shelter near me" into your phone and thought about getting involved, but then life got in the way, or maybe you assumed you didn't have enough time or money to contribute in a meaningful way. In this video, I'll share simple, realistic ways to support your local women's shelter even with limited resources. We'll walk through what these shelters do, why they matter, and how you can take one step today that genuinely helps someone in need. A women's shelter is more than a place to stay. It's a space where someone can feel safe, sometimes for the first time in a long while. Shelters support women facing domestic violence, housing instability, and financial hardship. These are situations that can happen to anyone, often with very little warning. What's important to understand is that most shelters rely heavily on community support. That means everyday people help provide the essentials that make recovery possible. Imagine arriving with only a small bag and being offered clean clothes, basic toiletries, and a sense of safety. Those simple items can restore dignity and provide comfort in a moment of uncertainty. So let's talk about some ways that you can support your local women's shelter. One of the most practical ways to help is through women's shelter clothing donations. You don't need to buy anything new. Start with items in good condition that you already have, like gently used clothes, jackets, and shoes. If you do have some funds available, there are a few items that shelters require to be new and unopened, mainly toiletries and socks and underwear. Your local grocery store can be a great place to grab these items to take with you to donate as well. A helpful way to think about this is, if you had to leave home quickly and wouldn't be back soon, what would you want with you? Before donating, take a few extra steps to make your contribution even more useful. Wash and fold clothing neatly, check the shelter's website for specific needs, and call ahead if you have questions. They'll be happy to help. These small efforts show care and help shelters distribute items more efficiently. If you're able to give financially, even a small amount can make a real difference. When you donate to a women's shelter, you help fund essentials like meals, safe housing, and support services such as counseling. Many people assume their contribution needs to be large to matter, but that's just not the case. When individuals give what they can, those contributions come together in a meaningful way, and help adds up. You can even consider volunteering your time. You don't need a full day or long-term commitment to volunteer. Many shelters offer flexible opportunities such as helping sort donations, assisting with events, or contributing a specific skill like writing or organizing. Some organizations even provide remote ways to get involved, which can be a good option if your schedule is tight. So reach out to the shelter you're looking to support and see what options they have available for you to get involved. Another way to support women's shelters and the women and children they provide for is to run a fundraiser. The key is to keep it simple and make it personal. Start a GoFundMe and share why supporting a local shelter matters to you. You might ask for donations instead of birthday gifts if your birthday's coming up, or you can organize a small drive with friends and coworkers, or use social media to raise awareness. Fundraising for your community doesn't require a large audience or a complicated plan. These types of fundraisers work because they come from a genuine place and people respond to that. Support can take many forms. If time is your biggest challenge, look for small actions that fit into your day. Sharing a post in support of the shelter or dropping off donations during an errand are meaningful ways to contribute. When a community comes together, even in small ways, the impact can be life-changing. So here's one simple step you can take today. Look up a women's shelter near you and choose one way to support it. You might set aside items for donation, share this video with someone who cares about local charity support, or start a GoFundMe. Each action matters, and each one contributes to a larger effort. So if this video inspired you, leave a comment and share what step you're taking to support your local community. Your action might encourage someone else to get involved too. We're in this together, and every bit of support helps move someone closer to safety and stability.